Hello and welcome to Piano Shack with me, Woody. Today I will share with you some fun, inspiring ideas how to spice up your practice sessions with an arranger keyboard like this one. Now I'll share with you also some of the things I'm working on right now, which is some jazz and blues chord progressions and improvisations. Yeah, jazz and... Okay, wait a second, I need to put on my jazz suit. I'll be right back. Bear with me, I'm just looking for some stuff here. I'll be right back in a second. Need to take off my lav, just a sec. Okay, we're just about there now. Hang on. There we go. Put the lav mic on. Yeah. There we go. Now we're ready to play some blues and jazz. One more thing. Yep. All right. Howdy, music lovers. Oh, howdy music lovers, let's play some blues. Okay, yeah, I cut my hair as well, so that's going to be some continuity issues in my upcoming videos, so sorry about that. Okay, back to the keyboard. So the first thing, I've been using this as a very sophisticated drum machine actually, just using some of the jazz beats that are on board here. We can really use this new ambient drums and the style dynamics to good effect here as well. And another thing I've been finding myself using a lot is the beautiful, the character grand, they call it, which sounds really lovely up here on the upper octaves. Maybe I'll reframe a little bit. I'm really not sure if you want to see my gormless face, my silly hat, the jazz hat, or if you want to see the keyboard here. Start with the keyboard. Okay, so we have, and I'm not warmed up, and remember this is stuff I'm working on, so don't expect a virtuoso concert here. So I'm just doing some voices in my left hand here. Listen to this piano. Sounds wonderful, I love it. One thing I did need to do, by default Yamaha seem to have put a massive hall reverb on all of the pianos. I've got rid of that, listen carefully. I put a medium studio reverb on there as well, using all of these new algorithms. It sounds really nice, but the hall is a bit too much for this kind of thing. So yeah. Let's fire off a drum pattern as well, I guess. We've got a bit of an introduction. I'm going to fiddle around with the ambient drums and the style dynamics during the intro, so you can hear how we can adjust the drums to our liking and give the right kind of intensity for the track. So here we go. Get ready for the worst, because I haven't warmed up or anything. Ambient drums. Full ambience, no ambience, put it in the middle, style dynamics. That's nice. If we want it really soft, hear that? Or more intense, have the drummer hit harder. Very nice drums. Put them around there. Bit of a fill. Okay, I'm determined to get this right, at least the chords right. Let's try one more time. We'll revisit that chord progression in just a second. I want to show you something else. If I step over to registration 2 here, where I've saved my settings, if you were to ever get bored of playing the piano and wanted to play the guitar instead, the Freddie Green style left-hand comping, we have something like this. Let's get that nice intro going again. Howdy. I think that's what the jazzers say. Piano on the left again, character grand. Oh man, I was playing a lot better earlier today, I can promise you that. Okay, one thing we can do here actually, let's just play it without the drums. On this second sound slot on my sound here, the second part, the second voice, we have this. Let's try again with a nice chiffy flute. Let's get the drums going again, just for fun. You can even have a little drum solo, check this out. Just using the intros there to have a little bit of, you could do some trading eights with the drummer if that's something you want to do. Hey, a lot of fun. Okay, lots of ropey blues scales here. Here's something that's a lot of fun. I can move the comp, the Freddie Green comp, to my right hand. And you probably noticed we didn't have, did you hear that nice, that little fret noise there? Very cool. You probably noticed we didn't have any bass. I was just using rootless voicings. They still sound pretty cool and hip, I think. But I could have programmed in a chord progression and had the GENOS here play a walking bass line for me with those chords. But I haven't done that yet. I've experimented a little bit, but I wanted to make a separate video all about this chord looper function to demonstrate that for you. But now I'm going to play the bass with my left hand and I'm going to play comp with my right. Let's have a bit of a intro here. Maybe it's the same style, I don't remember. Off we go. I wasn't quite sure when we were going to come in. Here we go. Going to try that one more time. I can do better. Just those drums are so tasteful. I love it. Check this out. now, loving it. And on a keyboard like this, I've actually found a use for it. You're either going to love this or you're going to hate it. But it's kind of fun, you've got to admit. Yeah, I'm okay. Again, sorry for the ropey playing, but these are tunes I'm working on. That's why this video is all about practicing. Okay, one final thing. Let's go back to our piano across the keyboard. That wasn't very bluesy. Better. I can switch over to the CFX just for comparison. Hear that? I like the character of the character grand. So I could play my rootless voices there. It's easy to get a little bit lost. What you can do is do this. I've got an MP3 loaded up into the song slot 1. And I think it'll start if I press here. Let's try it.
1, 2, 1, 2,
Iconic.
3, 4. What's going on here then, I hear you ask? Listen. That's just a 12-bar jazz blues with professional musicians playing the bass and the drums. So you're not hearing the style from the GENOS, I guess many of you figured that out, but this is real musicians playing on an MP3 backing track. Check this out. Let's go here. This was quite effective, I think.
So nice. Well, there you go. So there you go, just a few fun ways you can use your arranger keyboard. It doesn't need to be the GENOS2, but it seems like this is quite versatile with everything on board you need to make your practice sessions a lot of fun. I really like that you can just load up songs here and play them along with what you're doing on the keys. And another thing is, we have these 10 registrations here, many banks of these. I can save these with a different song and different sounds. So I can just have 10 songs perhaps that I'm working on and call them up really quickly. Very nice. Yes, I guess you could have your phone connected to the keyboard or something, or stream it via Bluetooth, but it's just really nice. I've got like 1,000 ABA-sold tracks, maybe not that many, few hundred anyway, that I've bought over the years. Yes, those jazz play-alongs that we were playing are the Jamie ABA-sold series. Absolute classics, iconic set of play-along tracks. A lot of fun and highly recommended, by the way, if you want to get into playing blues and jazz. So a bit of a rough and ready video. I hadn't really prepared or rehearsed as much as I perhaps should have done. I just set up these 5 registrations and got so excited I thought that I'd share it with you. Now remember, of course, you don't need to have a GENOS or any kind of arranger keyboard to practice and learn how to play jazz and blues piano. The best tool for the job is actually just a piano. And on that bombshell, I'll see you next time. Cheerio. Maybe I should explain the last point there. The arranger keyboard makes it a lot of fun, perhaps, and it gives you more variety in your practicing for sure, but also quite a few distractions as you will be messing around with settings, loading songs, changing the sounds, instead of perhaps just focusing on playing, which is the advantage of a piano. And remember, some of the, or in fact, the very best jazz musicians, blues musicians, and piano players of all time never even touched an arranger keyboard like this. So yeah, once again, see you later.